Hey guys, I'm Jack, also known as Mr. Gaming, and today's video, I'm going to give you one tip, or two tips, I think, two tips, yeah, for each character, and we're going to start off with Farah. Farah, as you can see in the test range, Farah, you want to be precise, if that makes sense. You want to try not miss any shots, you want to, aim directly, which is why I recommend practicing in the range. And if you have your knockback, you want to use that in front of the target, but a bit close to the target as well, as you can see I am doing in this gameplay. Now, the one essential thing to Farah is to make sure you hit the target. If you don't hit the target, there's no point, being Farah, if that makes sense, because you need to almost every time hit the target and kill them. If it's someone like Roadhog, obviously you're not gonna kill them straight away, but you need to hit your target straight away. If you don't, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So there was two tips for you guys, one with the knockback and one with the accuracy. Now we're gonna move on to Hanzo. Hanzo is slightly different. Same thing, guys. You want to make sure you practice hitting your shots. You want to hit all your shots. Yeah, the first rule I can give you guys is always use your sonic arrow. I cannot stress out how much the sonic arrow is useful. And when you use your scatter arrow, you want to make sure you point a bit towards them as well, so it does it like that. If you guys are like close to them, you can use it below their feet and it will kill them instantly, but I like to do that just to make sure I hit them. A quick tip for your ult. You wanna use your ult when people don't know. So I recommend using your ult, when people are in action, using gunfights, busy, they don't know what's happening. I recommend using that way you're guaranteed to kill them. If not, you'll do some damage, which will help your team push the payload or capture the objective, whatever you're playing. And yeah. So we're gonna move on to Tracer. Now Tracer is a hard one to learn. My biggest tip I can give you is you want to rush in, you want to kill the target, and you want to rush out. I don't recommend recalling, but if you don't have your blinks, then I recommend just doing that instead. As you can see here, her guns are pretty powerful, and she can do a lot of damage. Now, the key thing to Tracer is you wanna make sure you're dodging every single time, otherwise, you're gonna die. Yeah, for all, I recommend you want to make sure you're precise. So take your time, not too much time though, but you want to make sure you take your time so you stick them, as you can see in this gameplay. And yeah, moving on to Roadhog. Roadhog, again, same thing. It's really the same thing for most of them. Make sure you have an accurate hook. As you can see, guys, I just missed in the gameplay. But make sure you have an accurate hook, so you can hook them and kill them. When it comes to his L2 attack, it's pretty powerful, as you can see, and then again you gotta remember it's just bots though. But his L2 attack is pretty powerful, as you can see in the gameplay, guys. It's a one shot. Obviously it's not gonna be a one shot in multiplayer, because stuff's different. When it comes to his heal, obviously you guys know that he can heal while walking now. You want to make sure you hide behind cover as much as you can, like you see him doing in the gameplay here. I know I'm talking a bit fast, guys. If you want to slow the video down, pause it down a little bit, you can catch what I'm saying. His heal is not really anything you should worry about. Just heal when you're low on health, simple as that. Now when it comes to his ult is a type of get off this point and push. So as you can see, there's a lot of enemies here. You can obviously sometimes you'll kill them, sometimes you won't. You just push them off the payload, and that's how your team wins. Now we're gonna move on to Genji. Now this was gonna be a good one for Genji because I know a lot of Genji players, are struggling out there and they want to be a Genji pro. I'm not Genji pro myself, but I just thought I would give you some tips for these characters. I might not do them all actually. I might just do a few. And yeah, again, it's the same thing really. You want to make sure you have you want to make sure you're accurate. Obviously, this is not multiplayer, but go try with some of the robots that move around. You want to make sure that you have accurate shots. You time it well. You time it perfectly. and just go for the shot basically. Now when it comes to his dash, I believe it's called. You guys will see here in a second. Um, I believe it's his dash. I'm not too sure. You want to make sure you get them low first, and then you dash, because if you kill them, if you don't kill them, you don't get it back. So you want to make sure you do some damage and then use your dash. So as you can see in this gameplay here, I'll show you. You guys want to make sure you do some damage and then do that. And obviously if you don't kill them, you're not gonna get your dash back. So yeah. Now when it comes to his ult, you want to make sure you slash dash, slash dash, slash dash. And obviously you need to kill them, so you want to slash and dash. It's not really, that wasn't really a good demonstration there, because again, I'm not a pro Genji myself. But those are some tips I can give you guys for Genji. You want to make sure you're accurate. You want to make sure that you, when you have your ult, you want to dash, slash, dash, slash. Or no, slash, dash, slash, dash. So just to make sure you guys hit the target. And for deflect, nothing really, not a whole lot, just, you know, deflect when people are shooting you. Now moving on to Junkrat, I've got requests from a lot of people on Twitter to do this. So Junkrat, you want to jump in the air and just shoot. I know this is not the best explanation, but the biggest I can give you is you wanna use that bomb as much as you can. It's essential to Junkrat. You're almost not like you just can't use Junkrat without using his bomb, if you guys know what I mean. Junkrat, you want to play, you want to get some high ground if you're playing. You want to get some high ground if you're playing Junkrat. Sorry guys, I can't speak today. I'm just so tired. Because he obviously has bombs and he has the grenade. So you wanna you know, throw that bomb, use it to your to help you out, and yeah, just basically go ham. One thing I can say for his ult, cause it's faster now. If you guys know, they made it faster. What you wanna do is you wanna, as soon as you pop it down, you wanna try and find some people and blow up immediately, because I know it's faster now, but you know, if you're like Fado or Mercy or something, you can get away pretty quickly. And yeah, so moving on to, excuse me guys, I'm so sorry. Moving on to McCree. Now, again, this is like for most of them. McCree, you have to have pretty much perfect aiming, because you need to hit every single one of your shots to kill that enemy. So yeah, you wanna make sure you have perfect you know, aim skills, whatever you wanna call it. Because aiming is very important with McCree, because McCree's doesn't have a lot of ammo. For his flashbang, what I like to do is you want to throw your flashbang, go in, and you know, spray them, and then just jump out, and you should get the kill. Now with his ult, as you can see in the gameplay, I'm not really doing it right now, but you want to get some high ground, and you want to get to high ground with McCree. Because with McCree, if you can get high ground with his ult, you're pretty OP basically. And yeah, that's also basically it. That's all you need to know for McCree. I'm sorry if this is going like pretty fast. You guys can pause the video or whatnot. Moving on to sorry guys, I can't speak today. Moving on to Zenyatta. Not much here. Use the Discord orb as much as you can. Use your charge shots as much as you can. Try and stay on target. And obviously, if your teammates need healing, go ahead and give them some healing. And again, you want to make sure you're pretty accurate so you can hit those shots, because his shots can be pretty OP sometimes. As you can see here in gameplay, guys. So yeah, we want to make sure you use that Discord orb as much as possible. The Discord orb will really help you out in the long run, and obviously, teammate-wise, the same thing. For result, not much to say here. You know, heal your teammate, heal your teammates, and that's basically it. Yeah, that's basically it for Zenyatta. Coming in the next spot, we have Orisa. Orisa, not much here either. Just a gun, just a gravity pull thing, whatever you want to call it. the best I can say for her is when you pull someone, you want to start firing straight away, and you want to use your L1 as much as you possibly can, especially if they have a Roadhog, because they know what L1 does, or whatever is on whatever console you guys are playing. L1 on PS4 basically lets you to go into gold mode, where, well, not gold mode, nothing can pull you. So if there's something like Roadhog, Roadhog can't grapple you, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, as you can see here, you don't really need much accuracy. Accuracy is not really that important for Orisa, because she can gravitational pull. Her ult pretty useful in a bad situation. Pop it down, you do double the damage, and yeah. Yeah, so not much here. You want to make sure you use your L2 and your R1 attack and your R1 as much as possible. And yeah, that's basically it. Coming in our last spot, we have Widowmaker. With Widowmaker, you want to make sure you're pretty accurate as well. You want to hit those snipes. It's fine if you're not completely accurate, but you want to hit them snipes, and you want to try and make sure you have good aiming, so you always stay on the target at all points. As you can see here in the gameplay, I'm getting a pretty good quad feed right here. So yeah, you just want to stay on full. You just want to make sure you have good aim. Her grapple hook, not much here. You want to try and get to high ground. Her venom mine, you want to pop it down in like a crowd, as you can see here in the gameplay, guys. You want to just pop it down there in the crowd. And her ults, the only thing I can say here is basically just use it when, you know, just use it when the enemy team are alive, so your entire team can see where they are. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know I said all the heroes, but there was just too many I didn't want to go over. Hopefully this helped you out with some of the heroes. I know it's talking a bit fast, and I know some of it may have not made sense. Please just slow it down, and hopefully this helped you out, guys. If it did, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, turn them notifications on, subscribe to my channel, check out Clark C. I'll leave his link in the description somewhere, whatever. And yeah, hopefully this helped you out, guys, and as always, see you later. Goodbye.